What is going on, peeps? What is going on? It's Valerie here. Or just me, Valerie. It's just me. And if you're new here, as I said, my name is Valerie. I'm on a Mounjaro journey, but I'm also a tarot reader, so I have another channel. So if you're into tarot, go over there. I haven't been doing that much, but I've been putting a video up at least once a week. But I might actually get a bit better with that. But anyway, we're not here for that. We're here for this Mounjaro journey. And as you can see from the title, it's all about the 3 month mark. I'm on week 15. But it's been 3 months. It's been 3 months since I've been doing this. So the first injection was on the 27th of October. Okay, which is the last week in October. So I've been through November, December, and we're in the end of January. This is the 2nd of February. I'm actually doing it on the day I'm going to upload this. So, yeah, so we're actually at the 3 month mark, and I've gone through one round of 2.5 milligrams, and then I've been through 2.5 rounds. I have to say 2.5 rounds because after what 2.5 rounds of 5.5 milligrams, and after the second one, it stopped working. The 5 milligrams stopped working to the point where this week on Thursday, before I took the 7.5, because I took the 7.5 this week, up until that point, I started putting weight back on. That's how deep it is. And I didn't understand because I'm actually doing more activity this week than I did any other time because I started the gym properly this week. So I've been strength training. Mind you, muscle weighs more than fat. So I've got some muscles now. Well, no, it's not that easy. But I have got weights at home as well. So I've been doing weights at home just a little bit. But I have actually got muscles, people. But anyway, so drum roll, please. And before I actually tell you, please subscribe, hit the alert bell so you know when I'm going to do another video. Don't forget to actually subscribe. It's free, people, and you can keep up with me then. But and see the miraculous changes because looking at myself on the camera, I could see that my face is beginning to really slim out, and you probably see it on the thumbnail as well. I'm a different person, people. I'm a different person. So yeah, we're at the 3 month mark. I'm up to 7.5. Yes, I moved on up this week, and thank goodness for that because, like I said, I weighed myself on Thursday. I don't like to weigh myself in the week, but I took the injection and I weighed myself on the Thursday, and I had actually put on 2 pounds. Only 2 pounds, but that is miraculous considering the last 3 weeks or so, my weight has stayed exactly the same. It's really weird how it's done that. And this week I've actually put in more effort. I've been strength training, I've been doing step aerobics at the gym and all sorts of nonsense. And you'd have thought with all that I would have either stayed the same or lost weight, but I didn't. But the minute I took the 7.5, um, and drum roll, please, I've actually lost 2 pounds since Thursday. No, I've lost more than that since Thursday. So here's what it is. Last Sunday I was 14.3. So it was 14 stone 3 pounds. Okay. Weighed myself Thursday. I was 14 stone 5. I was flabbergasted. I actually put on weight on Mounjaro. And then, but today I weighed myself this morning. I always weigh myself on a Sunday morning before I do anything else, and I was 4.1. So not only have I lost what I lost, but I've dropped. So it's like I dropped from. It's really 2 pounds, but I could class it as four because I went up and now I've come back down again. But yeah, so it's really weird. But the good news is I'm now under £200, so that makes it £197, and I wrote this down: £197.4, if you want to put it in pounds, and in kilos it's 89 kilos. So I've literally lost. I started off at 59, and I'm now at 14.1, which is round about, is that £22? No, that's £24, isn't it? So I'm £4 away from 2 stone, basically. That's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. So what's new? What is actually new though? Apart from me really pumping the weights at the gym, because I'm of that age, people. I'm 60, okay, and they say the older you get, the more you should be pumping weights. Basically, no, I wouldn't say go deep, but resistance training to keep your bone density. And I've got arthritis in one knee, so I'm strengthening myself. but I'm a lot stronger than I used to be. I do 10,000 steps a day. Um, and I feel weird if I haven't done my 10,000 steps. Do you know what I mean? I'm doing some kind of exercise every single day. I might take a rest. No, that's a lie. I take a rest. I do 6 days a week. I take a rest usually, maybe Tuesday or a Thursday when I'm not at the gym. One of those 2 days, I usually take a rest. And even then, sometimes I go and walk somewhere to do some kind of shopping or something because, that's it really. But what else is new? I've lost inches. Um, I've lost dress sizes. It's really weird. I've not been this way in about 10 years. I've not been this small in about 10 years. And because of that, you just don't want to take pictures. You don't want to be involved in any of that. You don't want to be seen. And it's not that I didn't want to be seen. That's a lie. Um, I've not been this way in a very long time, and it's kind of shocking. Every time I walk past a mirror and I look at myself, I think, "Is that me? Is that really me?" It's a really strange effect. Okay, and this month it's my son's birthday, and I'm going to be down in London, and I think there's going to be some shock faces because they're all used to seeing me at a particular size, and I've lost a lot. So it's going to be interesting as to what happens here. It's going to be interesting. Oh, sorry, I'm on my computer. I'm actually recording this on my computer and it's just dinged at me because I got WhatsApp on my computer. But yeah. So it's crazy the changes now. Now that I've gone up, now that's another thing to talk about. Now that I've gone up to 7.5, I understand because I wasn't getting the full effect. I don't think I was getting the full effect of the Monjaro, okay, before. The food noise disappeared, okay, up until a certain point. The food noise disappeared. It started coming back on the third pen of 5 milligrams. And I just had to contact my doctor and say, look, this is not working anymore. And in fact, I put weight on. So they actually did what they call an emergency. They did an emergency prescription basically. They called it an emergency prescription, but I went and picked it up on Thursday. Took the injection the next day. It just kicks in like that. I have never felt such food suppression in all these 3 months. Okay, the 7.5 looks like that is going to be the ticket because I'm telling you, the food suppression, it is crazy. I really don't want to eat. I literally forcing myself. What have I eaten today? I didn't eat till 2 o'clock. I even went out this morning, went to the shops, came back, went shopping, came back this morning. This is Sunday, the 2nd. It's 2-2. It's a portal, by the way. But anyway, um, if you're into tarot, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah. So I even went shopping, came back, and all I've had is I always got boiled eggs on hand because I use them as snacks sometimes. So I had a couple of boiled eggs. I had avocado for the fats. I had sauerkraut for the prebiotics and for the fiber. So I weren't eating just protein. Do you know what I mean? Or just fats. So I was having some of that with it. And then I decided that I made some chicken wings. So I had some chicken wings, and I had some nuts and a piece of cheese. But I buy the little small cheeses, the 20-gram ones, the little tiny ones. So that's all I've had today. And it is now 10 to 5. It's now 10 to 5. And quite honestly, I feel stuffed. I feel really stuffed. It's a weird, I've never felt it like this. I've never felt the food suppression like this before. I am literally stuffed to the point where I feel bloated, like I could just lie down and go to sleep now. And once upon a time, I could down 2 bags of shared crisps in an hour. Do you know, I would have done a full, at one point, it would have been a full vegan English breakfast. It would have been hash browns, baked beans. It would have been vegan sausages. What else would have been? I would have had a vegan burger on the side. That would have been just breakfast. Then I'm a salad person. I do like salad. So I probably would have had a salad with something. And then I would be thinking about dinner. But all the time I'll be thinking about food. But I don't think about food like that anymore. It's crazy. I don't know. See, my phone's binging up. The bloody computer's binging at me again. It's distracting. But yeah. So what are the side effects with the 7.5 now? This is going to be TMI now, people. But the first 2 days, so Thursday and Friday, I was meant to go to the gym Friday and I didn't go because I had diarrhea. I had diarrhea for 2 days straight, and that's probably where I've lost the 4 pounds. That's probably where I've lost the 4 pounds. It stopped now. But what I was also getting was, even though it was, I was having the runs, um, I was getting a lot of bloating. But that happened the first time I took the 2.5 and the first time I took the 5. It's like your body's getting used to it and adjusting to it. And boy, oh boy, this 7.5 is on a different level though. The 5, not the 5.4, the 7.5 is on a completely different level. I'm telling you, I've never felt the suppression like this before. I keep saying that, but you have to understand and know where I'm coming from to understand that what it is. It is. I literally force myself to eat now. I don't know how long this is gonna last for, but I had this with the first time I took the 5 though, but not as bad as this. This is actually crazy. I mean, it's 5 o'clock. I have no inkling to eat. If I'm eating, I'm forcing. I'm just picking at things now. I'm going to be forcing myself. I had the intention of eating what I ate and had a couple of bits of chicken wings, and then I was going to make a chicken salad because I bought some salad this morning, and I bought some. Yeah, I bought some salad this morning. I was going to have just do some chicken breasts and have chicken. But I don't even want it. It's like you literally look at the food and you think, nah. Was I would never turn down food before. I would never turn it down. It's crazy. It's crazy. So you have to be on it to understand what I'm talking about. You really, it is a really weird sensation that from somebody who I could sit here and eat all day. I love bun. I used to love bun and cheese, and farm foods do these patties, and I look at them, and the thought of them turns my stomach now. They were doing like Jamaican patties. You could buy five boxes for £5 or 6 boxes for £5 at one time. I don't know if they're still doing it, but I'd walk into farm foods, especially for the patties. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and the thought of that has just turned me off. And I haven't tried the experiment yet. I don't know if I should though. But like I said previously, from the beginning, the minute I tried to eat anything carby, I'd get instant heartburn. And in actual fact, I've been drinking these electrolytes, okay, because my diet's completely changed. I'm not having as much salt as I used to because obviously chips, you put salt on it, fried food, you put salt on it. Everything is going in the air fryer now, or I'm cooking it in a slow cooker or something to that effect. It's meat and two veg. I'm a meat and two veg girl now, and I might pick on things in between that. But apart from that, what I've been liking though is fridge raiders. You know the chicken fridge raiders. I'll have a little pack because they do the little pack. So I'll buy a little pack of those. Or no, I buy the 5 pack. So if I really, if I want something to nibble on, I might nibble on one of them and a piece of cheese, and that's it. It's crazy. That I never thought I would be doing that. I never thought that I could look at food and leave it like that. I wouldn't pass up anything. I would sit there and I would eat all day. If I had nothing better to do, I would sit there and eat all day. And it's just a completely different thing now. So yeah, 3 months has made a huge difference. My diet has changed completely. What I do changed completely. My activity levels has changed completely, and I can't wait for summer now because it's gonna be big things is gone. Big things is gone. But I'm gonna start doing maybe recording twice a week where I'm gonna do some of my trips or whatever because I'm planning on some trips and stuff. And getting out and about and doing all sorts of stuff because I'm a lot fitter. I've got a lot more stamina, and I'm telling you, I can walk an hour non-stop, and it doesn't bother me now. Whereas before, to get me to walk 15 minutes was a chore. To walk to the actual shops and back was a chore. But now I walk to the gym 40 minutes there and 40 minutes back to get my 10,000 steps in, and it come in like nothing. Do you know what I mean? Uh, if you're Jamaican, you'd be thinking, why is this girl walking up and down everywhere? Because Jamaicans, West, I think it's a West Indian thing in general. I'm sidetracking now, but you go to Jamaica, they think you're poor if you walk. Because if you walk anywhere, you're poor. Why are you walking when you can get in a cab or you can get in a car? But they don't seem to realize that you have to think about your health and to drive up and down everywhere. That's a side note, but as a Jamaican, if I went to Jamaica and said, "Look, I'm walking 40 minutes down the road," they'd look at me and laugh. But I do it. I walk everywhere now, even to if I've got an hour long appointment. If I've got an appointment that's an hour away, I will walk it. I walk it because I'm getting my steps in, and it coming like nothing to walk an hour now. Whereas I struggled before I did because I started off at 7,000 steps, then I went to 8,000 steps over these 3 months. I even started even less than that. It was I struggled to get 5,000 steps in, but I wanted to improve, and it's like Mounjaro switches something in your brain that says, okay, it's time to get up and move now. Stop the sitting around and like the couch potato and eating. Because it's almost like your body's saying to you, with all the carbs, because the carbs, I think the carbs was part of my problem as well. Eating too much carbs, sugar, basically, starch equals sugar. And the minute I've cut it out, I'm a different person. I was forced to take it. I was forced to cut it out, yeah, because of the Manjaro. But at the same time, I realize now that it was way too much. Crisp, I don't eat chips, I don't even eat pasta. I found some shiitake, is it shiitake? Noodles, or they got a different name. Is it Kojak? Kojak noodles that have zero carbs, zero sugar, zero everything. Okay. And if I want pasta, they do a fettuccine one. If I want pasta, and or if I want some kind of noodles, that's what I use now. I just order them off of Amazon. Even rice, I don't eat rice. I have cauliflower rice and season it up instead, and season it up to my liking. And this is what I have. If I'm gonna have rice, it's not rice; it's cauliflower rice. So if something that needs rice, I use cauliflower rice instead. It's crazy because carbs is starch, starch is sugar, and I get instant heartburn. Now I should test the theory, but I don't want to now. I'm so used to not eating carbs. I don't eat pasta, rice. I don't eat potato. You're lucky if catch me eating a carrot. I don't eat corn because it's too sweet. Carrots, I will maybe one or two in a salad, but that's about it. Because again, it's one of those ones that you really shouldn't be eating. Really shouldn't. It's got high sugar content. If you didn't know, I eat berries. If I'm gonna eat fruit, it'll be berries, or you might catch me eat a kiwi. But that's it. I don't eat oranges. I don't eat bananas. I don't eat any of those kind of things because it's a complete lifestyle change. Now, if I'm eating out, then I will just eat out. Like I've been to Nando's, and you can pick and choose what you want, and you can tell them what you want, and that's what I did. And I'm gonna be going to. My son's gonna be 40, so we're gonna go and hit a restaurant, and it's a West Indian restaurant. So what I'll do is hold the rice, give me the meat, hold the rice. You know what I mean? And just get some veg on the side. That's me. Do you know? And yeah, if there's a dessert, I might eat the dessert, but if you know what you're doing, then that kind of carb you eat after you've eaten the protein and the fat. So the meat is literally going to be the protein and the fat, and then dessert is last, isn't it? And it'll be a treat for me. That's what I call a treat. Fruit is a dessert now for me. Fruit is a dessert. I don't eat it like that. It's crazy what switches off in your brain. No biscuit has passed my lips. No crisp has passed my lips since October. Christmas was weird. Christmas was weird. I must admit, I went out the road and I bought a small box of quality sweets and all sorts, and I tried them out, and instant heartburn. The sugar, instant heartburn. So yeah, so a lot of changes has happened. Complete lifestyle change. Not to say that if somebody invited me out and it's that kind of like Italian restaurants are gonna be full of pasta in it, I will have a little bit of that. But for me, that is a treat because I'm all about as you know, I'm all about the insulin levels. I want to get off of diabetes medication. And so sugar is one of those. Anything carby is going to raise your insulin levels. So I'm trying my damnedest to get off of diabetes medication. And one of those ways is a not to rise your insulin levels, and to do that, either you cut out the sugar, the carbs, whatever, completely, and or you fast because fasting, if you're not eating, then there's nothing to raise your sugar levels. And I must admit, I have done that as well. So a couple of weeks ago, I did some fasting, and I do test my blood levels. I do test the sugar in my blood, as well as test for ketones, because ketones, you know that your body's burning fat and not sugar or glucose. Because what we normally do when we eat carbs is we burn glucose or sugar. But if you're not eating sugar, then your body has no alternative but to eat the fat that's in you. And the fat will never disappear, it will just shrink. That's what fat does. If you didn't know, I've done a lot of research, people. I'm a research girl. Fat doesn't actually disappear, it just shrinks. And so we are genetically made that the fat will always be there, but it's what you put in it that makes the difference. So I hope that makes sense. I don't want to get technical, but I've realised that going keto and cutting out the sugar and being that person, it really didn't. And the minute you stop eating sugar, try it for 7 days. The inflammation in your body just disappears completely. I've got no inflammation, no inflammation. Yes, I've still got a long way to go. I want to lose another couple of stone at least, and I've shrunk so much so far. I mean, you can't tell because the camera puts pounds on you, but I've lost about 7 inches on the waist, and that's you know 7 inches on the waist is a lot. I've gone down at least three dress sizes. I've gone down at least three dress sizes, but I'm refusing to buy anything. I'm refusing to buy anything. I went out with my girlfriend back in December, which I'd already had lost weight. And I think this is one of the things that I bought, but already this is getting too big already. I think this is one of the things I thought I'd just use it as an undergarment because it's cold where I live. But yeah, but already this is getting a little bit big. It's getting big, and yeah, I'm down dress sizes, and I actually know that I'm actually between a 16, 18 now. Whereas I used to be, and I'm not ashamed to say it, I used to be at 20 to 22. I'm now down to a 16, 18. And I'm one of those people that keeps all the different sizes that they ever worn. And at one point, I used to be in a size 8. 10, 15 years ago, I was a size 8. And so I've kept a couple of garments from a size 8. I've kept a couple of garments size 10, 12. But it's been years since I've been able to get in that kind of category. Even 16 was been years, but I can suddenly fit into a size 16, depending on what it is. But I look forward to being, I don't mind being a 12. That's what I don't mind being. So I've got ways to go. It'll be another couple of stone before I get there. But by golly, this is like, I'm really determined to get there now because Mounjaro has been a godsend for me. Because no matter what I did, maybe it's my age because I've been through menopause as well. Do you know, my age, you automatically put on the weight around your waist because all the weight for me is just around my waist, but it's shrinking. Um, and that's what menopause does to you as well. It puts the weight around your waist because you're losing estrogen basically. So that's what it is. So you start putting it around your waist. So that is now shrinking. And what with the effort of actually trying to get my insulin down, it's automatically just trying to get your insulin down by not eating the sugar stuff and not eating the carbs, not eating starchy food. It automatically shrinks you. I don't need to be honest, being on keto, I didn't need to exercise. But I'm doing it as strength training because I'm of that age where you need to actually exercise to keep your heart health, and exercise helps with your insulin levels. So I'm doing everything to get it down. So yeah. So that's the update, people. That's the update. It's been 3 months. I'm on week 15. I'm on 7.5 milligrams. I am absolutely, truly grateful because it's changed my life. It's literally changed my life. I'm a different person. I've lost quite a few dress sizes. There's going to be some shocked people by the time I finished, honestly, because it's already apparent that I'm shrinking now. But previous weeks you couldn't really see it, but now that I've done, I actually went back. It's the picture, the thumbnail. If you see it, I can see the difference. I can see the difference now, whereas I couldn't see it before. Do you know what I mean? But let me know how you're doing. If you're a Monjaro, please let me know how you're doing. Whether you're in the UK, whether you're in America, because it's a lot of Americans on here doing the Monjaro journey, and UK. The UK, and I just happen to be one of those lucky people that actually get it on the NHS, but that's because I have diabetes. I'm hoping very soon that because I'm going in for tests next week, so I'll tell you all about that as well. I'm going in to take my blood tests next week because I've changed. I've gone up a dose to 7.5. They've all of a sudden said, like, well, come in, we want to weigh you now. We want to take some blood tests. So I can tell you the results of that. Hopefully I'll get it back pretty quickly. But hopefully I can let you know next Sunday if I've succeeded in dropping my insulin levels, if I've dropped all the markers, because it's literally diabetic clinic I'm going to next this week. So yeah, that'll be interesting, people. So we'll see. But yeah, a lot has happened. You know, since in these last 3 months, since what's to say I started this journey the 27th of October, and today is the 2nd of February. So it's literally been 3 months. Been 3 months that I've been at it, and 3 months has made a hell of a difference. And I'm going to keep going, and I'm just going to get stronger. And so keep up with me, people. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the alert bell, get down with the get down. Don't forget to big up yourself, because if you don't big up yourself, who's going to do it for you? Until next time, people, please take care.